I'm Jim from the Society of Sounds, and I'm here talking to Harry from the band Arcade Made. Harry, how are you doing?
Yeah, well, cheers, mate. How are you?
Oh, spectacular. Couldn't be better. Now, Harry, how have you guys been? What have you, as a band, been doing for the past, few months, especially after your release of the EP?
We've been pretty busy. We've been most lately been playing the shows for the single launch for the new song "Shoot the Pricks." We've just been recording again over the weekend, so yeah, we sort of hit the ground running really this year.
Are we looking at seeing some more singles later on this year? Is that what the plans are for those?
Yeah, that's right. So, like I say, just came out the studio, recorded a couple of songs, and the idea is just through the year we'll chuck them out, and hopefully they'll end up on the radio and all that business. But no EP or anything like that. It's just going to be a couple of singles, for the fun of it.
How did you guys get to this point that you're at now? Like you started touring around and you've released your EP and everything seems to be going really well for you guys. So, like, how did you guys get to this point? What built you up to this?
Well, basically, I mean, really, we've been working on it for nearly 8 years now, believe it or not. But it all kind of started in Bundaberg, where we all grew up together, and you're laughing. A lot of people laugh at that.
It's a hell of a place.
Yeah, and we all got addicted to Bundy rum, and here we are. Now, cut a long story short, we moved to Brisbane when we were about 17 and started really taking it seriously and trying to get a name for ourselves. And it's only really been a couple of years since then, but we feel like we've definitely made some progress since we've been here.
Did it take getting down to Brisbane to get noticed? Was that the...
Well, the first time we really got noticed was when we were about 15 years old, and I think it was the first year of Triple J Unearthed High. That was back in 2008, and we were one of the finalists for that, and we were, so excited. And I think it was at that time that I decided, well, this is all we should ever do, really. Didn't really want to do anything other than music. So, at that point we, like I say, picked up our game, and we've tried to kind of maintain that standard that we obviously set when we were 15 years old, apparently.
Did the fact that you grew up in Bundaberg, and like as I was talking to you before, and you said Bundaberg doesn't really have much of a music scene, more like like lots of metalheads around, and did that sort of environment, making music in that environment, did that make you guys want to be different, or was it just like did your music just happen?
Well, we all listened to the same kind of music really since we were quite young, and a lot of it was British music, a lot of it was American music, and a lot of Aussie music as well. But I think a lot of other people our age at that time weren't really listening to the same bands. So, we were influenced by these bands a lot of people weren't listening to in the area. So to them, maybe our music seemed quite outlandish, when really in a lot of other places it probably would have fit the bill a bit better. So because we weren't covering Cold Chisel, we weren't really going too well in Bundaberg, and that's why we left.
Brilliant. So what are we looking at seeing from Arcade Made in the next year? What's the plan?
Well, over the next year, I mean, as I say, we've recorded a couple of songs, and we basically just want to put those out there and see how we go. But we're looking at booking another national tour a bit later this year. That'll be our second one ever, and just bigger and better things, really.
Oh, thank you, Aaron.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Look forward to hearing from you again.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.